Thursday. Okay, regular meeting of council Thursday, August the 19th at 6 p.m. and blended meeting, council chambers and Zoom access. I call it to order, and all participants are informed that this meeting is being recorded and the attendees will be listed verbally.
Okay, so I have Kevin Sabo connected by Zoom. I have Stu Sackeld connected by Zoom. I have Darren Pearson here in person. I have Rob McDonald here in person. Murray Holroyd here in person. Penny Shantz and Pam Davidson connected by Zoom. And of course myself, Teresa Fuller, in person.
All right, very good. There is no public hearing. Item 3, additions, and then the approval of the agenda. Are there any?
I don't have any additions.
Yeah, I do 7.7 tower at Ag Grounds.
7.7 tower at Ag Grounds. Tower at, okay. Rob.
I'll move the agenda as amended.
Okay, and Murray, you didn't have any, okay. I thought you had something, I'm sorry.
No.
But you are moving, okay. Thank you. All in favor? Carried. Very good. Now, the minutes of the July 22nd, 2021 meeting.
Minutes are good by me. I'll move them.
All right. Thank you, Darren. Just a sec here. All in favor? All right. All right. Our one delegation was not able to attend, so I would be pleased to welcome you, Pam, to our meeting, and you may carry on.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, my name is Pam Davidson. I'm running for one of the Senate positions here in Alberta. It's a kind of exciting time in politics to have the ability in Alberta to vote in who the citizens would like to have as their representative in Senate. Some of the things that I represent are preserving farming communities across Alberta, protecting firearms rights, reducing unnecessary red tape, reducing unnecessarily regulations and individual freedoms. Those are some of my bigger ones. I live on a farm myself. We raised our 4 kids there. And so I have a good understanding of some of the needs that our smaller towns and farming communities have. And I don't think that in the history of being democratically elected Senate, we've had a rural person step up to the plate. So I'm honored to do so. I have lots of ambition and lots of a really good work ethic. So yeah, just wanted to introduce myself and see what you guys are looking for, and what are some of the challenges that you guys have as a small community.
All right, that's good. Thank you very much, Pam.
Thank you.
Does anybody have any
Not really.
I don't think so.
small community? I haven't really put much thought into this lately, Pam. I'm sorry.
Totally okay.
Yeah.
Totally okay. Yeah, they're on a federal level. I mean, I get the municipal part of it is not really, I don't know how much you guys have to do with even federal politics. So
Right.
there's obviously going to be red tape. There's definitely things that will tie us together. But I think on the issues of firearms for sure, and keeping the farming communities alive in Alberta, that's an Alberta not issue, but definitely one of the things that we think is very important.
Right. Absolutely. Right. Right. So Murray, did you have any thoughts on questions or anything? And we are missing one of our council members who would possibly have had some comments or questions. So unfortunately,
Okay.
not here. But
Sure.
yeah, we appreciate you taking your time to introduce yourself, and
Yeah.
we wish you luck in your endeavors. And
Thank you.
if there is anything, we can pass it on to Teresa and then we can probably get a hold of you by email.
Yeah, you bet. And I have a website. It's simple, pamdavidson.ca. And you can shoot me an email there too. And it goes directly to my team and myself.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for letting me have a little bit of your time, and good luck with your council meeting. I've sat in quite a few of them in the Red Deer area myself. So I know you have lots on your plate to look over and decide on. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Pam.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have a
See you
good-
later.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess unfortunately Sergeant Bruce is not able to be here.
Madam Chair, do you want me to just retain this information? He basically was saying he would try and fit us in maybe the next meeting.
Sure.
Join us, and so we'll
Sure.
keep the information and.
I think it's better if he's here in person.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
just because he just provides a helpful commentary.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, and like I'll keep my papers, I'll keep our papers so
Okay.
that you don't have to do
And
that
I
again.
apologize, looks like I missed putting Pam as 5.2 on our delegations.
That's okay. Yeah. That's
Or
okay.
you badly misspelled her name.
Yes. Sort of looks like Bruce.
Great, I recorded this. That was smart.
Can we rewind?
Like, where's that button that puts that over sound, right?
No comment from Stu or Kevin.
Well, they're muted. I forgot to mute us.
Oh, they are, okay. Okay, well, I guess we'll just move on then to number 7.1, the town council parade attendance.
So I just figured I would throw this on so that we can make a plan. I know typically we kind of chat about it a little bit after and stuff, but
Mhm.
with it being this week.
Might not be a bad idea. Yeah,
So Murray, do you think we'll be able to use the town truck? Okay.
oh, okay, we can't, because I had planned on using our car if,
Or if it's simpler where you don't have to take the tank off or something.
yeah. Was anybody else going to be there?
I won't. I'm out of town this weekend.
I will be able to, Blaine and myself will be here to assist.
Okay. Darren,
I'm working.
you're working. Oh. Okay, so how can
And I guess
we?
Rosella's away already.
Yeah,
as
she is
well.
away, so that's
So
why
it
I
just
was
might be
thinking,
you and me and
yeah,
Blaine and Ron in the cab, huh?
yeah. Well, or do you want to use our car?
Sure, if you wanted to.
I could,
And we
I
could just
Down,
put
sit
the,
up on the back
yeah,
seat.
the top, we'll put the top down and we can, I'll grab the signs that
Yeah.
go on the car, and then I thought I could pick up a few pretty things to put all around it. I've got some
Okay.
flags.
Okay.
And I mean, if you and Blaine are happy with that, we can do it.
sure, we can keep it simple and then.
And
it
then that
takes
way you don't have
the
to worry
pressure
about
off
the
Public
truck.
Works too, cause I
Yeah.
know in preparation, they've been pretty busy
Yeah.
sweeping the streets.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
trying to do their other jobs too when
Sure.
they're down staffed too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so,
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking of it after the last meeting, and you said that there was that tank on the truck, so I thought, you know
Yeah.
what, really?
Could take the sanding truck. I guess, too.
Well,
I
we
need a
could.
ladder to get in the back.
Yeah, we could, we
yeah.
could.
Spit somebody through the sander.
Well, the sounder's off of it right now,
Oh.
but it's just really, really loud.
Could use the sander for throwing candy.
There you go.
That's right, we
I don't know,
could.
would that work through the screen?
Oh, yeah. We get candy small
Be
one out
like
of here.
grinded.
Yeah. And I wonder if we do have candy here.
We gave the last of our candy to the Clyde Parade,
Okay, so
so I can see about maybe,
I'm gonna go to Pinoka tomorrow. We
Are
have to
you?
go for Norman's aunt's thing, so
okay,
I can look and see if we
Grab
can
some
pick
candy.
some up. I don't know what they would have here. But I can check here first in the grocery stores and then I
Okay,
can go.
well, keep me posted, cause I guess if we're in a bind, I can always see what, I don't know if Walmart has anything or something.
Okay,
Like, I know it'd be better to buy local, but I don't think there is any bulk.
I don't
Candy.
think there is. I think we have to order it ahead of time and I was not on the ball for that,
Yeah,
so.
like, I think we have candy canes, but that might not be quite the right
Not quite.
season.
Seasonal.
Yeah.
What the hell, it's candy.
Sure,
Get rid of it. It's probably outdated by 2 years anyway.
Yeah.
Candy canes ever go bad?
I don't think so.
No. Okay, well, if that works for you,
Okay.
Teresa, then we'll just use our car and, you know.
Okay.
I was actually thinking that Rob needed to go behind me in his car and I would put,
Could have a nice Mustang parade.
I was gonna
Good.
put outgoing mayor on my door and incoming mayor on his.
Lasso him.
I thought we could have some fun with that. You know, you're not even gonna be here.
Unfortunately, we've had plans for quite a while to go visit Dick and Sharon this week.
Oh, great.
Nice.
Yeah, good. Okay. No,
Okay,
that's-
so and then I guess we're meeting probably for around 11 o'clock or just before
Uh-huh.
at the community hall
Right.
arena area. Well, I'm going to bring refreshments and stuff and
Okay.
open the community hall for washrooms and
Okay.
stuff, so
Okay,
I'll be in that area for about 11.
sure.
And then Kate Gizlan from Community Futures was going to provide some complimentary vouchers for barbecue and she'll meet us there too.
Alrighty.
So and for now, I know we have the MP and the MLA attending for sure.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So, and I did extend the invitation to Pam Davidson via email as well, so I'm not sure whether she will be attending or not. but-
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
so,
All right.
Perfect.
Okay, well, I
Sounds
think
like
we're
a
good
plan.
then, and that's okay. So Mary, you don't have to worry. That'll make it easy. Okay, so the mandatory council orientation.
The town of Bashaw and many of the communities in the Camrose County coordinate training opportunities. Camrose County has arranged a 2-day counselor orientation for November 5th and November 16th. They are full 8-hour days at the cost of $325 per attendee. Lunch is provided. And administration needs to provide an RSVP to Camrose County for the number of attendees. This training attendance meets the criteria required within the MGA.
Mhm.
So I know in the past, we've kind of typically didn't book the entire council just because in case some people weren't available to or not, but I'm not sure which way you guys would like me to RSVP this time around, whether we should,
On the 5th and the 16th,
yeah.
Mhm.
a Friday and a Tuesday.
Why would they do it so close after an election? Because you don't even know who's in.
Cause it's gotta be within 90 days of taking your oath of office. So,
It
but
used to
it
always
is
be
fairly
on
early.
Saturdays that they did
Yeah.
that.
What's the 5th and the 16th?
A Friday and a Tuesday.
Oh,
Is it both days or one of?
Both.
both.
So do you want to maybe book 3 in or something, and then if there's maybe 2 other council members or something that if they are unable to attend, then we can arrange some online training or something?
Would,
I would say book all 5 in.
Book all 5?
Yeah.
So the motion reflected below, or do you want to leave me out of it, you guys? The new council can learn on their own?
Do you need to go do it?
Well, I usually go just as well,
Oh,
but if you figure just having council members go, that's perfect too.
I would say both, council and yourself.
Okay, so the
I
motion
think it's,
below,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I'll move that.
Moved by, already. All in favor? Carried. Yeah.
so the motion was to approve 5 council members and the CAO for a total of 6 members to attend the councilor orientation hosted by the Camrose County on November 5th and 16th, 2021.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes. So the Cameras County is doing it again.
Yep.
Good. Alrighty, the Bashaw Social Center July financials. Mhm. They're pretty good at getting their financials to us, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah, I
That's
think
good.
the agreement says once a year, but I guess if they're doing it monthly.
Yeah, well, that way we can keep on top of anything if there's. All right, so can I have, does anybody have any questions or
No.
can we accept this as information?
Well,
All right, yeah,
should we accept that as fruitful?
thank you. All in favor? Carried. Right on. The Social Center Management Board updated lease.
So the hall board has a lease with the town of Bashaw. The town owns the community hall and has a lease with the Bashaw Social Center Management Board to manage the booking and sublease the building to various stakeholders. The lease was due for renewal and council had requested administration to include provisions for the board to pay for water or sewer charges. Section 11B of the agreement references payment of the charges. Council to review the lease and provide feedback on it and provide approval for administration to share it with the Bashaw Social Center Management Board. And just as a side note, the Ag Society and the Happy Getting Center currently pay for water, sewer, and garbage services.
Mhm.
And if you need any other information, I'd be happy to help out.
I will make that motion.
Yes. I
To
think so.
approve the agreement.
Yes.
Mhm. Alrighty, and all in favor? Carried. Very good. Thank you. Town of Bashaw monthly statements. How are we doing?
We haven't hit the bottom.
Mhm.
I guess that's a good thing, hey?
Yes, it is.
Considering we did pay a fairly substantial payment to the contractor for the lagoon project already too. So
Mm. Very good. Very good. I just, under the one, it says tax recovery. Teresa, 12,203, is that over, is like that past year, or I never noticed it before.
Well, and it looks like that's included in the as revenue.
Yeah.
So we had two properties. There was one property that it's been over 12 years that it was sold and nobody has come to claim the proceeds.
Right.
So a portion of that might be in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second property was one that we had sold just fairly recently there in Sproul.
Mm-hmm.
And I have the contact information for the individual regarding that property, and we actually issued him a check and he was unable to cash the check for whatever reason on their side. The estate account and
Oh.
things like that had already closed, so I
Oh
believe the
my.
check is still dated. So that's what I believe those amounts
That
might
might be. Oh, okay.
amount to, but I can certainly double check and bring that information,
It's,
confirm it and bring it
yeah.
back to you.
yeah, yeah, no, I kind of noticed it when I was looking through it and I thought, that's interesting. That's okay.
Yeah, it's like, hey, extra cash.
Yeah. Does anybody else have any questions? No? Can we accept it for information then, please?
No, I'll do that.
Thank you, Darren. All in favor? Carried. Okay. Alrighty, so the recording memorial bench request.
So we have a letter here from Carrie Doherty to the town of Bashaw's honorable mayor, deputy mayor, councilors, and cemetery committee. Thank you for taking the time during this meeting to hear my request. My name is Carrie Doherty. Although I recently moved from town, I was born in Bashaw and will be buried in a beautiful cemetery along with the many generations of my family already residing in their final resting places. Sadly, my family and I have recently interred my daughter Amanda in her place out there. Her grandfather Mike from Camrose County has hoped to build and place a memorial bench in the cemetery as a place of honor. My wish is for you as a group to decide on whether we are requesting or what we are requesting is suitable or not. Attach photos, what the bench will look like and the finish. And the ply is in the southwest corner near the pile of dirt and backhoe. We're hoping to place a bench in an approved location, either along the west or the south fence. Thank you for taking time to hear and review my request. So, and I believe like from a public works perspective, it doesn't present any challenges. It's just the trimming around the base that's usually the challenge, right, Mary?
Mhm.
And whether they want to go to that next level and maybe consider putting a cement pad underneath it, but or be responsible for trimming all around it.
Or be responsible. Is there,
The one that's out there has one of those rubber tile things underneath.
Oh,
it.
that type of thing.
And that's just kind of a plastic bench, isn't it?
So are they doing a deck and a bench or just a?
No, the deck is just kind of to give you an idea what color it will be stained. And I guess, like I was kind of looking at that bench and it's put together with doweling and glue. So
yeah,
those little pegs sticking out there
yeah.
is actually doweling, so I suspect that they'll probably sand them flush or
Sand.
ensure they're flush.
I would
Because
think
I had inquired as well.
so. Yeah,
So does this replace the plastic bench?
No, in addition. And like the plastic bench is what on that west side, sort of in the middle?
Yeah, it must be close to there. Back end and back south side, southwest side.
so, okay.
Okay.
So with, with the plastic base on the bottom, is that, do you weed eat around that then? And what's it like to do that? Is it not,
Typical weed eating around.
it's
Doesn't-
not,
It doesn't stop the weeds from growing up around it. but you
no,
cut close to it.
Right, you can't just put one wheel of the mower on it and cut.
No, because it's up against the fence, you can't. turn
Oh,
that
okay.
sharp, but, yeah,
Right.
headstones close by too.
Okay.
So would it be better to have something like that or just a cement or maybe a wood deck type
The rubber matting is probably just as good as anything.
as
Yeah,
anything?
because it'd be
Okay.
low. Pretty flat level with the ground.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Yeah,
And the weeds don't come up through it, they just
no,
grow around it.
Yeah,
right,
which you would have with anything.
yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah, well, I don't see a problem.
no, near the power dirt.
So is there one or the other locations that would work better, Marie? It just seems odd to put it on the south side there by the power dirt, is that,
Yeah, I'm not sure where her block is out there
Yeah.
exactly, so.
Okay.
Does she give a number?
not that I'm aware of. Loretta would probably be able to look it up. So we could approve it based on your recommendation.
It probably should be up against the fence like the other ones. It's not
That's,
sticking out in the
yeah.
middle of the
Yeah.
wires.
Yeah,
well,
Yeah.
and that's what appears like seems to be a portion of their requests there. You know, appear to be. So.
So, yeah. Or so, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, with the rubber matting and, all right, does anybody have any more questions about that? So we could make a motion. Rob?
Sure.
That we approve
Yep, I will make that
Approved
motion.
bench placement.
the bench placement, with the guidance of Murray et cetera, et cetera.
with public works guidance.
Yeah.
And to clear a rubber
Yeah.
mat.
Yes.
And that was wrong, right?
That was Rob, and all in favor, carried, yes, very good. Okay, so we have the addition 7.7, the tower at the 8.
Oh, yeah. I got an email from the Ag Society, wherever this tower is, they don't like the position of it, but I have no idea what tower you're talking about.
There's 3 of them.
That's kind of, well, here's the
Isn't that the
situation.
judges' stands?
I've got a
No, no,
request.
it's,
I received a request from ExploreNet
Oh.
regarding placement of a tower, and they want to put this tower kind of over by the railway tracks, near that first entrance of the ag. So
Okay,
where a lot of the stock trailers park and stuff.
okay.
And so before I brought it to council, I figured council's gonna go, well, how does the ag feel about it? So what I did is I forwarded the location
Oh.
and told them what height the tower was and how big of an area it could impact. You know, expecting that they would provide me with some feedback as to, you know, whether they were in favor or not of it and whatnot. The town could potentially receive about $6,000 annually for the placement of this tower being in that location. And so I was hoping to get their feedback on it so that when I brought the request formally to council,
Okay,
then I would proactively have comment from them whether they were for or opposed.
Right.
And I guess the other dialogue is that if they do say, yeah, you know, we'll tolerate it there, you know, does the town then, you know, like it is town land, so, you know, how would council like to, you know, do we want to absorb all the funds on our own, or would we be willing to share any of those funds potentially from the tower with the ag?
okay, gotcha.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay, okay, but they did not reply. Is that what
Well,
Well,
you're saying?
the ones I got forwarded to, they were all against it. They
Oh,
were looking for a better placing of the tower.
oh,
But I didn't know where it was going or anything, so I don't know.
oh,
Right,
Cause imagine it's gonna have to have, how big a space are we talking? Cause it's gonna have to have
15
regulators.
meters by 15 meters.
That's all? Oh, good.
Not much.
And I believe,
oh my, yeah.
so our other tower that we approved is a 60-meter tower. This one is proposing to be 45 meters.
Okay.
But I was planning to bring that request formally to council.
Mhm.
So I can certainly bring it next meeting
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, let's do it
And
next
then-
meeting. That way we can actually kind of picture what we're doing here.
Yeah,
Kind of
So
figure it
kind
out.
of in
So-
this corner here is where they're looking?
Well, that's what I'm picturing, right?
first
Right at the
entrance,
corner.
you said,
Yeah,
across the railroad track, and then there's
Well,
the
there's
first
usually not
entrance,
a
so
lot
there's not,
of campers there. I mean,
well, that's where, like, I noticed with the cattle show being there
yeah,
this week and weekend, like as I've drove by there just seems to be a lot of their cattle trailers parked over there.
just the trailers.
yeah, stock trailers, yeah,
Stock trailers.
yeah, that's where I noticed they were too, so.
Yeah.
I'll have to
Yeah,
go for a
and I
drive
have
there
heard
after.
they do have another request in for another location. Another business owner has kind of inquired, you know, well, basically stating that they've approached them too, and I won't
Okay.
disclose who that location is at this time, but.
Yeah. Oh,
So it sounds like they're working on a couple of
Okay.
locations. I don't know if they would do both, but.
Yeah, gee,
Well, considering how crappy internet access in Bashaw is,
And cellular service lately. It's just been,
Telus is absolutely horrific everywhere, I'm finding lately.
yeah,
yeah,
Like I haven't seen more than 2 bars on my Telus phone in months.
yeah,
yeah, it's been pretty bad.
It is.
I know I've been actually here hotspotting my phone at times because my computer internet sucks.
mhm, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so you'll just bring it then, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just,
Yeah.
we'll deal with it when, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, thanks, Teresa.
thank you.
Okay, all right, well, we'll wait then, very good. We'll see, and maybe if the Agriculture Society knows that it's only what did she say?
50 feet by 50 feet.
Yeah, 50 feet by 50 feet. It might not,
Yeah,
it might be a different.
Well, and I had mentioned
that's one
it,
trailer.
Yeah.
so,
Yeah. Oh, you did mention the measurements. Yeah.
Yeah. and
Okay.
like I say, I apologize if you felt that it should have come to council
No,
first.
No,
I
yeah.
just-
But I just figured I'm gonna bring
No,
it
you
to
need-
council and then you guys are gonna say, well, how does that? feel
Yeah,
about
that's
it?"
right. No, that's
So-
right. No, and you need the information back first, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Okay.
no, that's fine.
That's fine.
Okay, that's very good. So we will move on to committee and staff reports. Starting with Mayor Shantz, who has not done a thing.
You said you had a youth foundation meeting today.
Oh, but it was just, it wasn't a real meeting.
Oh, okay.
It was,
It was a figment of your imagination.
it was.
Excellent.
Yes. Now you wonder why I'm resigning? No, it was just, yeah, a special meeting for a job interview. So,
Perfect.
Yeah.
And sorry, in the beginning of the meeting, I forgot to mention that Deputy Mayor Peterman has provided notice that she will not be in attendance tonight.
right. Yeah. Okay. So she will not be reporting. Councillor McDonald.
I have all kinds of things to report, but none of it to do with town business, so
Oh,
it
geez.
can wait.
Oh, my hand's cramping.
I got stories to tell.
Do you? Well, that's good. All right. Councillor Pearson.
Well, I was at a meeting last week, but there was no meeting. Well, you did it.
Was it imaginary meeting?
Imaginary meeting.
Oh, was it the ag agriculture?
Yeah, no,
Imaginary ag meeting.
I had no meetings.
Okay, very good. So, we'll, obviously, we're not doing very much.
It's summer.
Some,
Okay, Murray.
Without our sufficient
Yes.
staff, we're kind of having a problem keeping up with everything.
Things
Streets, we
look
got
pretty good.
one section of sidewalk done and we're starting on the Heritage House section. The OK Tire one probably won't get done, we just won't have enough funds.
Mhm.
Lagoon project still scheduled for September. They want to use our lagoon as a drop point for Gwen or something, because they're doing a little project up there, so they're gonna use the same land, I guess, for that.
oh, okay.
They got maybe 6 loads of sludge to bring in. And
Oh, so they're
if they're not-
coordinating.
If they're not ready, they're gonna leave it at our lagoon and then move it out again, so
Oh,
Oh,
So do we get some cash for this?
you'll have to ask them. It's a county, they should.
yes,
Well,
I don't know.
cool.
I would be fine with just building up a little good feelings there.
it sounds like we're gonna be putting up with some SHIT.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The new mower is supposed to come in
Oh.
Monday, I guess.
Very good.
Our other mower, the Kubota, got some flat tires on it and we can't get tires.
Really?
It's this oddball size that nobody can get the tires.
find out who else want to go steal them.
Yeah. I said, well, just go to the dealership.
We
they got a
are
bunch of them.
recording, remember?
Yes, we are recording.
Yeah, but if you make it obvious, I'll never suspect us.
Oh, like that hiding in plain view, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that's interesting. No tires.
Oh, man.
The arena, there's a brine leak on the header again that we need to
Oh,
fix. And we need to start up the ice plant on the 13th, so it can be ready for the 24th.
The 13th of,
September? Oh,
Is it that time of year already?
oh,
wow.
About a
Yeah,
week
they
ago,
want the
I
ice
saw.
in for the 24th for some hockey camp or something.
Oh,
holy man.
And then there's a bunch of repairs, so they might not get it started on the 13th if they're not busy.
Yeah,
About a week ago, I saw a fairly sizable flock of geese,
yes,
and all I could think was, sit your asses down.
Yeah.
Too early for that.
you're right, but oh my. Okay,
And for emergency management with the rising numbers again, we just need to be cautious and
yes.
do whatever, so stupid.
Yeah, that's it in a nutshell. You're right, Marie. Wow. Well, thank you very much. And Teresa.
Basically, information from the community regarding the Community Revitalization Fund was shared with the Ag Society and the Rec Board. And the street closure, the letter for the approval has been forwarded to Kate Gislin with Community Futures. And we've shared the working alone policy and procedure with staff. The Bashaw Retreat Center, the letter has been sent to the owners regarding the application. And the Poly water well request is in the process of legal review. Curling Club, the lease is actually scheduled to expire in 2024. So a letter's basically been sent to them notifying them of the changes to occur in 2024. So this kind of goes back to where we were talking about water and sewer services and changing that for the hall. And at that point in time, council had said, well, we'll change the curling rink once their lease expires, so.
Absolutely.
Residential land, online sales, the ads are live and have been circulated electronically to several sites. The closing date on them are, I believe is August 31st. We don't appear to have any bids on them so far, but I guess if we don't, then I guess I'll bring them forward and we may have to look at reducing some of the prices, I guess, and revisit the.
Might have to, yeah.
The regional flush truck is outstanding. Capital purchase update, council approved 20,000 for the replacement mower. And the mower purchased actually was 14,750, so we've saved 5,250.
Very good.
Good job.
Hopefully we don't need that for tires.
Yeah.
No.
In one hand out the other.
Yeah.
So, and activities and meetings, I was out of the office from July 26th to August 6th. The 9th, we had Neptune 360 training, August 10th, just kind of chatting with a website designing company for pricing, for updating our website. And then August 11th, TELUS is offering these webinars regarding their updates to their 911 service, which is, you know, proposing to be all internet and cellular related, right? And we'll see, to be determined. And just catching up on email communication, council agenda preparation, walk-in inquiries and telephone inquiries. And since I generated this report, also booking interviews. So we, for the frontline public works position, we did one interview yesterday, and then we have another 5 scheduled for Monday. So.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. All right.
And then my outcomes report. So just a commentary where each of the council members participates in the voting, and we've never actually had anyone call for a counted vote. And so in the past, when we've reflected a counted vote or who voted what, it was because there was one person that didn't vote. Well, most of the council members voted in favor and there's one that voted against, right? So at that point in time, administration had thought, well, we're obligated to report that, but we're actually not unless there's a motion to report the vote counted.
Oh,
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
yes, yes.
And
Okay.
then the
Sounds like less red tape.
Yeah, exactly. The assessment review board, which we need a revised bylaw, the information has been forwarded to Camrose County to assist with the process because it's a regional assessment review board. And then the bylaw enforcement officer bylaw was, these are the motions for that last bylaw we passed last meeting, so.
Good.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Thank you. So may I have someone accept the community?
I'll do that.
Committee and staff. Darren, all in favor? Carried.
Wait, that vote counted?
The next one, you have to do it before.
So the correspondence, the gas tax fund,
That's good news.
yes, the
Yeah.
Crow's Nest Pass, changes to the criminal code, and Alberta Municipal Affairs, Senate election grant. Excuse me. So may I have someone accept the
I
correspondence?
will do that.
Darren, all in favor? Carried. Thank you. All
I sure
right.
hope this means an end to daylight savings time,
Mhm.
Yeah,
or
that's,
permanent daylight savings time.
that's actually one of the referendum questions too,
Yeah.
or you heard
Mhm.
already.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
One way or another, quit screwing around with the clocks twice a year for no good reason.
Mhm.
Yep.
The only
Totally.
question is who we want to piss off, BC or Ontario?
Uh-huh.
Yep. So, let me just double check my time allotments, but I had booked Dustin and Sean and Cindy for certain times. So I'll
Okay.
just double check what I have them at,
Okay,
and then I can get in touch with them to see if they'll come earlier.
okay.
Okay,
And don't forget to keep your RCMP
Yep.
staff
that's
things for
right there.
next meeting. Okay. Good,
I do mine electronically.
good for you.
I always sit, I don't get my book until I get here. I always just sit down with my iPad and
Yeah, well, and I've
Read
been
it
doing it,
anyway.
unless there's a lot of figures like financial budget or stuff like that, I do it electronically, but if I have to look on screen, and yeah, I like to have the paper in front of me.
So with Bruce's presentation, I had anticipated it was gonna take quite a bit
Yes,
longer.
yes,
it probably
So-
would have.
Hmm?
It probably would have.
it would have, absolutely.
So I'm just gonna double check and send Dustin and Cindy each a text to see who
Mhm,
can come.
mhm. Good. Good, good.
Ready to go?
Murray, you look like you're ready to.
Yes,
I
Marie,
think you may be, Murray.
you can
Yep.
be ours.
Sure,
Thanks, Murray.
thank
Thanks,
you.
Murray. Have a good evening.
Yes, and things look pretty good out there, Murray, like,
Really?
yeah, they do, they do.
Gotta take your dark glasses off.
No,
I see some
I
things.
know, and no, they
You're probably the
do.
only person saying, good thing there's a drought.
Yeah, that's right.
Not really, because all the weeds grow.
Yeah, thanks, Murray.
All right, I'm gonna jet. Thank you, guys.
Okay, thanks, Kevin. And I guess if there's any outcomes, I guess maybe I can pop on and email you if there's any final motions.
Okay, that would be appreciated.
Okay,
Do we
Talk
want,
to you guys next time.
alrighty, see ya,
do we want a motion to go in camera now then?
sure.
I shall make that motion.
You shall.
Into closed session of council.
6:43
Yes, that's the one.
to
That's the one.
close session.
Are we all in favor of this, or what do you think?
We are.
I think I'm not gonna.
Too late to ask for a.
Okay.